Okay, show FMers, it's me, FM Cheater, you can call me Matt, and welcome back to FM22 Beta Save, Nobody Loves Leipzig. Yes, to start the episode today, we have the home game to Bayern, followed up by a quick away leg to Eintracht Frankfurt. So if you look at the table, we're in 6th. We're in a European position. And I think points-wise, we're looking pretty good. 18 games played. Köln have also played 18 games. They're just above us on goal difference. And just below us on 19 games at 28 points is Stuttgart. Hertha below us as well. Also on 28 points, but with the same amount of games played. The only interesting one for that second game is Eintracht Frankfurt. Still with a game in hand. Wouldn't do them a lot of good, but anyway, they have that game in hand. So if you'll notice, it's the 15th of January. The last time we saw each other was back in August. Do you remember that? 2 losses, the 2-0 loss home to Dortmund, and then the 2-1 away loss to Mönchengladbach. Then it's been generally pretty good, although it's what's gone are the draws. What's come in is either wins or losses for the most part. After the loss to Mönchengladbach, we weirdly lost home to Paderborn, but then picked up a 1-1 away draw to Wolfsburg, a 2-0 win in the Pokal of Mainz, a 4-1 smashing of Freiburg, a 2-1 beating of Bochum, a 2-0 away win to Hertha, then another loss to Köln, 2-1, hence they're above us. Then a 1-0 win over Hamburg, a 1-0 loss to Schalke, then 2-1 over Stuttgart, that keeps going, 1-0 over Mainz. Then we had some friendlies because, of course, the World Cup was in Qatar, so we had this weird break. I actually went on a holiday, played some friendlies, then we came back to a 0-0 draw to Bayern, then a 2-1 home win to Hoffenheim, a 1-1 draw to Union Berlin. Union Berlin have been a bit of a bogey team for us, and then a 1-0 win over Bayern in the Pokal in the 89th minute, thanks to Simakan. So since coming back from holidays, it's been very good. It was starting to look pretty good beforehand, but it really has picked up. Now, obviously, it's January. We've had a transfer window. Let's quickly deal with that. Still with the outs, Renan has left for 2.5 to Norwich. Was never going to happen. In the end, develop-wise, he wasn't that great, to be honest, so we let him go. 12.5 was nice. One of the bigger ones was in Kuku, 12.5 to Olympique Marseille. They wasn't expecting this, but they came in. This caused a bit of a disruption, but he never really developed. It never really happened. I never played him that much, even though he's got great qualities. It just didn't quite work. I think low determination, that's never great. Anyway, again, I think 12.25 from Olympique Marseille for him. We took it, it's good money. He really wasn't going to play. We had Slobozai there. We had I can't remember, Almadas here, and Diamande is here, a winger who has been playing in the reserve, but he can play there when he's not injured. So yes, goodbye, Christopher. The big one was the departure of Dominic Liverkovich to Tottenham. They came in for a bid. It wasn't expecting anything, but he said he wanted to go. 30 million for Slobozai. So, quite nice given we bought him in for 14 and he wanted to go. So we had to accept it. And away he went. It's a real shame. So the Uns, Telesco Segovia, a Venezuelan midfielder. We paid good money for him. He's 19. He's got real promise. He's got some nice qualities there too. And play him as a sort of a deep-lying playmaker on defend. Look at that determination. He's a player who is going to develop well. He did, unfortunately, pick up an early injury, so he hasn't seen much action, but he'll be on the bench and doing things for us, certainly in cup games. Very good. Etienne Green from Saint Etienne. Look at him. He's 22. Look at this coach report. Look at his potential. He's quite nice. Is he Liverkovich? No. But, let's not forget we've got Pavlenka here, who's not too bad, but he's got developing. He's got really good aerial release. He's got decent one-on-ones. He's got decent reflexes. He is just generally pretty good. He's a different kind of keeper than Liverkovich, but he's young and he's got room to move. Came in for 15, which I think goes to 30 in total. Yeah. So, that's the Liverkovich money in and out. But, this is one... I think for the now, but we'll see how Pavlenka go. Green is currently injured, so we are relying on Pavlenka to hold us through. Pavlenka, I remind you, is not terrible. He's not amazing. He's just not terrible. The reflex and the one-on-ones are important. Poor handling. Can't kick a ball to save his life, but he kind of rolls them out. Anyway, as soon as Green is fit, he'll come in for Pavlenka. Anyway, let's have a game. Opposition instructions. Here is the team. So Pavlenka in goal today. Frances on the right as a wing back on defence. Ruggeri attacking on the left. Gvardiol and Simakan. They've got the partnership. Kamara in the hole. I probably have to... Well, no, I don't have to remind you. It's been a short time in your head, but it's been months in ours. Elash Moriba playing in a deep-lying playmaker role. Slobozai in the hole. Brobby on the left, but not as an inverted winger, as an inside forward on attack, in fact. Is that right? That is right. Which means I want to play Ruggeri as a wing back on defence. I don't want him getting too forward. Anyway, Tomas on the right, because Conceição picked up a big injury. And he's been a bit of a goalmeister too. Not in this position, but in the striking position. He was quite useful. And Daka on the bench. So... Adeyemi is on the bench, but he was very, very tired in the last game. And to be honest, he hasn't been great. So we're trying to put a bit of faith into Daka and Thomas. I think we can say it was a mistake to clear out both those strikers at the end of the season. Probably particularly Yusuf Poulsen. Yeah, but there you go. I mean, he wanted to go. All right, we're in the dressing room. A match should be winning. Look, everyone's pretty motivated anyway, aren't they? Let's put a bit of faith healing out there just in case. They're looking very motivated. Off we go. So, Bayer in fourth. So this is not an easy game by any means, but, we're going to go for it. Oh, Daka, look at that. Daka dispossesses defender. He's on the ball, crosses to Brobby. Then he's running in. Brobby finds Elash Moriba. Elash Moriba shoots and he scores. That is his first goal of the season. Unbelievable. What a way to start the half. Elash Moriba with an absolute screamer from the edge of the box. Daka here finds Brobby. Brobby goes in out wide. Sees Elash there on the edge. Elash turns, goes on the right foot, shoots. Look at that. Absolute screamer. Good on you, Elash. Outstanding. I can't believe that's his first goal of the season. Yeah, he needs to contribute more. Do we? You know what? I'm going to play him as a Matsala on support. Let's encourage that shooting. All right, corner. Slobozai fires it in. Gvardiol is on it, but it's over. I'm not sure he's not really that kind of 16, 17 heading kind of guy, but it does seem in FM22, at least in the beta, that still seems to be a thing near post corners. Can see Slobozai is getting a little tired as we hit 40 minutes. He's been playing a lot of games and he's getting tired. Here we go, corner, Slobozai. In outswinger, Frances is on it. Oh, can Brobby get there? Zakiri is on it. Oh, Brobby's on it. Wow, good on you, Brobby. Finds Simakan, back to Gvardiol, who releases Thiago Thomas. Shoots, but Hradecki gathers. Hradecki's injured. Okay, just a 1 minute of injury time. We have been very good, you would have to say, into the dressing room. We will tell them not to see any complacency out there. Let's have just a quick look up and down here. I mean, it's fine. Daka, it's not happening for Daka, is it? And I tell you what, let's go for this again because this worked quite well. And I'll bring on Adeyemi as, we'll keep him on attack. Why not? But we will go for playing in the box with mixed. There we go. Let's do it. Into the dressing room. So we will want to give Adeyemi a bit of a pump up here. There we go, Adeyemi. I've got faith. I mean, he's still very good. He's still very good. All right. Let's see if we can pick up another goal early on. Frances finds Elash Moriba. Back to Frances. Finds Adeyemi, who shoots. Oh, wow. That was good. Kamara finds Gvardiol. What's got here? Finds Elash Moriba. Brobby, he's going to go back out to Ruggeri. Oh, that's the highlight. Wow. Damn. All right. We approach 60 minutes. I am going to bring Olmo on for Slobozai because he's getting tired and he's not performing too well. I have had the guys doing a lot more pressing, and I don't know, that seems to have done the trick, I think. I mean, are they getting, they're not getting really, really tired, not any more tired than you'd expect them anyway. Olmo, free kick, he scores. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. Let's have a look at this in 3 dimensions. Look at this. Bam. Wow. Yep. That's pretty good. Danny Olmo. I didn't see what goal that was for the season, but good on him. Good on him. All right. So now Mariba, is he looking the most tired? Ruggeri's not having a great game, it's got to be said. So let's bring on Marmol. Let's just not risk it. Pump the fist. You get out there. He's composed. Oh, it's good, important for defenders to be composed, I guess. And can I just say, look at this. 17 shots, 10 on goal, 1 versus 1. That's how you do it. Wow, we approached 90 minutes. It's going to be 3 minutes of added time. They've had 1 shot, 1 on target the whole game. That is crazy. How is that team in 4th place? And we did. That's a 2-0 win over Bayern. Look at that team performance overall. 20 shots, half of them on target. Fantastic. Let's get in that dressing room. Give them a big praise. Open arms. Great win. Good performance. And here we go, 2-0. It's the first game, obviously. We slip up to 5th there, but obviously Köln haven't played. Let's hope they lose. Look at that. And that brings Bayern down to... Did they drop down? No, they didn't drop down, but they're in 4th. Equal games played, and we're only 2 points behind them. That's a Champions League spot, I believe, in Bundesliga. Anyway, we are relying on Köln slipping up at some point, though. So Adam Lozak was someone we were looking at simply because someone was bidding for him who reminded me that he existed. So here's Adam Lozak, an exciting inverted winger, 20 years of age. Got some great natural attributes right now. Excellent finishing. Not the hardest working in the world, but very flary and very fast. If we look at the scouting report, we'll see there's a bit of growth there. But look, consistent, adaptable. Doesn't say anything about big matches, but pretty solid. Now, we have Almada here, who is okay, but hasn't really developed, mind you, hasn't had a lot of play time as well. We have Brian Brobby here, who's got apparently immense potential, not training so well, not particularly fast, hardish worker. And of course, we've got Slobozai as well, who can play out there on the left. In fact, it's quite natural on the left, who is naturally quite excellent. So the question is, do we bring in Adam Lozak? He wants to be a regular starter. It's 9 mil. It's not a lot of money, but is this going to disrupt things? Brobby's form has been pretty good, and obviously Slobozai can play out there. I don't know what to do about this one. I think we'll delay it. Let me delay it and think about it till after the Eintracht game. Let's wait till then. Okay, let's get to that Eintracht game. See you in a moment. And we are back for our second game away to Frankfurt. New shirt. It's like a Las Vegas show. Same day, just a new shirt. The costume changes are amazing. All right, just a reminder, we're in 5th place on 31 points. We play Eintracht all the way down in 13th, so beating them isn't going to necessarily push us up. Bayer are playing on Friday against Hertha. We are Hertha right now. Hertha in 8th, Bayer in 4th. They could get a win. Let's hope Hertha do us a favour and hold them to a draw would be good. Like I said, a draw would be good. And obviously, again, Köln, who are right behind us, who with a win, with their game in hand, could go above us depending on goal difference. They're at home to Köln. But again, because we're both playing today, they still have that game in hand. All right, tactical meeting time. We will take the opposition instructions. We're going to stay positive. That seems to be working so far, so good. And here we are. Pavlenka in goal. Yes, Green is still... He's not injured anymore, but hey, let's keep Pavlenka in goal. Frentes on the right. Ruggeri on the left. Of course, Gvardiol and Sinkman in the middle. Kamara, Mariba. Now, Adiemi on the right. Almada on the left. Olmo in the hole with Tomas up front, but not as an advanced forward. We want him as a pressing forward, and we want to work the ball into the box. All right, dressing room time. I want you to pick up where you left off. Yeah, not too bad. Let's tell them about trust. I want them to know that they are trusted. And here we go. Yes, let's hope for a strong start. It's a quiet first 20 minutes out there. The only thing that's happened is Sal has gotten a yellow card. Who's Sal? Is he the centre back? He's a midfielder. So he's on a yellow card. That's it. Not a single goal yet on target. Not a single shot. Not one. Well, we've crossed over the 40 minutes mark. Still not a single highlight yet. Each team has had one shot, neither of them on target. 1 minute of injury time. And that's that. Wow. That's uneventful. All right, into the dressing room. We can still win this. We can still win this. You weren't as bad as all that. You weren't as bad. And guess what? You weren't as bad. So tactically, I mean, it's just not happening anyway, is it? Adeyemi's on a 6-4 and Ruggeri's on a 6-5. Do we want to let them off the leash a little bit? Let's let them off the leash. Let's have Ruggeri come forward overlapping, and let's Adeyemi be an attacking winger. And let's Moriba play as a Matsala. That will do. I should say, I said I wasn't pressing, but in fact we are pressing. In fact, so we're pressing more. We're the normal. We're retreating and whatever, but we're pushing them. So that's interesting. Just 5 minutes in and already we've piled up 2 more shots. Again, neither on target, but suddenly there are shots. And we're getting a little bit of tiredness out there as well. Oh, first highlight. Olmo fires it in. Thiago Thomas heads it on. Gvardiol puts it away. But we're having a check. Yeah, I have a feeling oh, no, it's in. It's in. Let's have a look at this. So Olmo fires it in. They're watching Thiago Thomas, leaving Gvardiol unguarded, who just throws a left foot at it. Yeah, he's onside. Throws the left foot on it and puts it away. All right, what we might do is we might just stop the pressing. Let's just stop the pressing for now. 60 minutes, we've got 2 players on 6.5s here, Almada and Tomas. So, but Tomas is the tight of the 2. So let's bring Padson Daka on, move him as an advanced forward though, and start crossing early into the box. So let's give him a pump fist. Go make the difference out there. Lenz with the throw in. Finds Zuba. Crosses into Marianas, who's moving inside. Finds Torre. Ooh, who shoots but just finds the side of the net. So as we get to 70 minutes, Elash Moriba's looking tired. So I think we'll bring Segovia on. For Segovia sounds like a place to set a Marvel film, doesn't it? We'll bring him on. Frances is looking tired. We'll just hold off on that though. You never know. Pump the fist. He's pleased. Get out there and hold the midfield. All right, Ruggeri to Gvardiol. Gvardiol's coming forward, finds Almada, finds Ruggeri. Ruggeri releases Daka. Daka's holding on though. He releases Adeyemi. Adeyemi crosses back in, only finds Hinteregger though. Sao on the ball, Zuba. They're coming in on him. Zuba's coming forward though. He's really coming forward. He's going to cross into the box. Now he goes back to Sao, who finds Morianas, who finds Roda. Don't foul him in the box. Torre's running in. No, he's going to... No, can we... No, Roda crosses in. Morianas is a... Oh, Sao shoots. Pavlenka with the reflex save there. Oof. All right, we're going to get a corner too. Looks like it's going to be an in-swinger. Zuba, in-swinger. Morianas, damn it, finds the header. Header on goal. Yeah, that's definitely in. All right, so we will go back to pressing. We won't change anything else though, but we are going to need, I think, to bring Frances off. And Dedic can come on for Frances, but we'll move it to fullback on support. There we go. So let's confirm the sub and get back out there. Oh, here we go. Olmo fires it in. I can't see anything because it popped up. Simakan. Tudor's on the save. Collected by Frances. So that substitution hasn't happened yet. Frances is coming forward. Crosses in. But Trapp comes out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Goes long. Gvardiol's on it. Kamara finds Olmo, who's trying to release Dako. This is just the highlight of the substitution not happening yet. Trapp's on the ball. Tries to release Ademo. Almada finds Olmo. Olmo releases Daka. Daka is through. Daka. Oh, too obvious, and Trapp makes the save. We are getting a corner though. Ruggeri with an in-swinger. Frances is on it. It's out. Can Almada gather it? No. Kamada's on it. Almada's going to try and close him down. Oh, and he fouls him. He fouls him. And that is the highlight. All right, here we go. Olmo fires it in. Trapp saves. Okay, let's demand some more. Let's demand a little more. There's a lot of tight bodies in there. In-swinger from Olmo. Come on, Gvardiol, get on it. Come on, Olmo, collect. He's in. He's got the ball. Kamara, Olmo, back to Ruggeri. We don't want to go backwards. We want to go forwards. Ruggeri fires. Let's go to attacking. I know it's risky, but I really want 3 points out of this. Come on. Now everyone's tired. 4 minutes of injury time. Come on. One more. Give me one more talk. No, it's not going to happen. Damn. Now that's happened so many times. We score and then we get scored against. Okay, so a draw away to Eintracht. I know it's not the worst result, but I mean, particularly given the stats there. But look, you know, a 1-3. I mean, I guess a 1-3 goal expectation. We did score. They scored against us, which isn't great. The defenders had a good time. Who didn't? Ruggeri didn't. Adeyemi didn't. Almada had a shocker out there. Well, there's only so much we can do in terms of keeping people on. You were unlucky tonight. Yeah, all right. So we drew there, and Köln and Bayern drew as well. All right. So they're still in it. Oh, wait, Bayern. Oh, no, that's right. Bayer's playing on Friday. Okay, so we won't get to see how they go, but I think we can assume they're going to win their game. Yeah, Hertha. At home to Hertha. Yeah, well, you would think so. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, all right. So let's have a look when we'll see you next. So should we come back a bit earlier this time and do Hertha and Köln? Hertha currently in 8th, Köln in 6th. That probably makes sense. Otherwise, I'd have to rush all the way to the end and do Stuttgart in 7th and Hoffenheim in 16th. No, I think we should fit one more episode in. We shouldn't rush straight to the final. Let's do Hertha and Köln, and then we'll come back for Stuttgart and Hoffenheim, or both, one or the other. Yeah. We're in a Europa League spot right now. Yeah, we're in a Europa group stage spot right now. And in fact, of course, 4th would be a, depending on the winner of the Euro Cup, a Champions League spot. And that's obviously Bayer. And do we face Bayer again? No, that was it. We've had our Bayer games. So because we're in the second half of the season, we will not be facing Bayer again. So it's out of our hands. So it makes sense to play a couple of teams around us for the challenge. All right. Thank you for joining me today. If you like what you saw, please remember to drop a like on the video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. There's not just this series. In less than a week's time, we're going to have the full save, proper Call of Footy Modern Warfare. We're going to Italia, to Serie C with Modena FC 1918. Great club. So much potential. We want them to win everything. It'll be, it's going to be a long save. I hope I'm going to get fired. I don't think I'm going to get fired this time. Well, actually, no, I don't think so. As long as we keep going. We've got Dortmund next, Mönchengladbach, Paderborn, Wolfsburg, Bochum, and Freiburg. So a couple of big games ahead. If we can get draws and wins out of that, we should be fine. Yes, so that's it. Thank you once again. Until next time, La Serate.